picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Finding an escape. Might have a chance. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Oregon! You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. He might want another play. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo?
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Hauls it in. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today.
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can...
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. Looking to throw on first down. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe. The Ducks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. He's at the and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ducks. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and the Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Made a defender miss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. They'll give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the single back. Maybe a crease. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks! Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking the shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Oregon! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are